Hey, welcome to Loveable AF. I'm Grateful Sherry. So boy, have I got a doozy for you guys. All right, are you ready? Fuck morning routines, meditation, and making your bed. There, I said it. And if you guys are like, wait, I've been following you and I saw you do a morning routine video. What are you talking about? Well, let me tell you. I have just been super clear lately. I've been going through all of these like shifts in my patterns. And one of the biggest things that we do as humans is we make up rules all the time for how things have to be successful, for how things have to be in a relationship, for how things have to be just anything. We make up rules continually all the time. So let me give you an example. Maybe you saw somebody, maybe you saw a guru like Tony Robbins talk about how you must have a morning routine, how all of these millionaires have morning routines and it's what sets them apart and sets them up for success. And you're like, I need a morning routine. It's the thing that will fix my life. You believe it with your whole soul. But then what happens? You start it and maybe it's not for you. Maybe you fucking hate it. Maybe you don't want to get up at 5 in the morning because you have to do all that before you get to work. And so then what do? You wake up and you feel crappy. You're like, oh man, I hit snooze and I hit snooze and I hit snooze and I didn't do my morning routine and now I'm not going to be successful. Why? Because to be successful, right, to be a millionaire, you need a morning routine. But that was just a decision that you made. It's not true. Literally. So this last month, I was doing a bunch of healing stuff as far as my physical self. I had all this stuff hit as far as like just old crap beliefs that needed to be handled. And I felt pretty crappy on the regular. I felt like shit, okay? So instead of, oh, I need to feel high vibe because I've got to make money. You know what I decided? I was going to feel like crap. I was going to sit and binge watch Netflix, and I was going to do whatever the frick I wanted, and I was still going to make money. So you know what happened? I freaking did. I binge watched Netflix. I felt crappy on and off. I felt depressed. I felt sad. My vibe was shit. And I made money. Why? Because I said so, and I decided it, and I created the rule that no matter what I do, money rolls in. No matter if I'm binge watching Netflix, no matter if I'm low vibe, no matter if I'm pissed off at the world. And see, this is the thing. Can morning routines help you? Yeah. I have had times where morning routines literally took me from depression to not. But here's the problem, is sometimes it doesn't work for you. And it never will. Like if you, to have a morning routine, have to wake up at 5 a.m., but you hate waking up at 5 a.m., that's going to suck because every morning you're going to hate it. You're going to try to force yourself. So it's this bouncing between not doing it and feeling guilty and shitty or doing it and hating it. And both of those ways are shit ways to start your day. The whole point of a morning routine is to start your day in this flow of excitement and wonder, right? So there's these videos out there like, okay, a great success tip, make your bed every day. Okay. Now, if you watch these videos, you're like, oh my God, my whole world, all my problems, my whole life will be fixed if I just make my bed every day, right? When you watch them, that's how you feel. That's how I feel. Now, here's the deal. I hate making my bed. I do not even like a made bed. You know how people are like, oh, I love getting in a fresh made bed. I hate it. I untuck all the sheets. I have to move all my pillows and all my blankets around and get it all just exact. I like to sleep in a nest. Okay. So when I started to make this up that I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't make my bed, I was just miserable. But guess what? You can not make your bed. You can have a messy bed. My bed's messy right behind that door. And you can still be successful. You can wake up late and still be successful. So one of the best things, I started following Amanda Francis. And at first, I'll be real with you, she bugged the crap out of me. But now I am like, holy crap. Thank you so much, universe, everybody, whoever, like, why I found her. Because here's the deal. She's a multi-millionaire. She's like, I sleep in. I do what I want. I procrastinate. Like, she's like all this stuff. And then she goes, I just make it work for me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my jam. I am great at making things work for me. So when I got rid of all the rules, now listen, morning routines have served me, and there are still things I do consistently in the morning. I still stretch. I still say thank you. I still tune into that. Why? Because it feels good. Because there's no pressure to do it a certain way. And there's no thing that says, if I forgot to say thank you this morning, then I'm screwed. My day's done, and I won't make as much money. I won't be as connected, like blah, blah. No, none of that's true. You can be however you want, whatever rule you say. And that can be true for you. It's just a trick of deciding and then believing it. Literally, that's it. So lately in the mornings, what I've been doing is cuddling. I've been cuddling with my son, cuddling with my husband. Sometimes we do a family cuddle where even the dog piles in. And I just soak up all of that amazing wonderfulness. I wake up when I want and I feel great. Sometimes I get up and I journal all the things that I want. Sometimes I go outside and I stretch and I do my energy work. Sometimes I hop on the teeter, which is right next here, and do spinal decompression. But see, what I've been listening to is, what do I want to do? What am I excited to do? What is it sounds wonderful and fun and amazing to do? So instead of boxing yourself in, if something's not working for you in your morning routine, or meditating is a big one for me because sometimes I meditate and sometimes I don't. But when I don't, what was happening is I was having this big guilt, like, oh, you need to be meditating. Meditating is the thing that will help you to solve all the things that you need. You feel that energy? That was a shit energy. I had to meditate out that shit energy to even get the benefit from meditation. It didn't make any sense. Whereas when I feel called to meditate, when I feel called to take big, deep breaths and focus on what it is that I want, then I do it and it feels wonderful. But if I don't do it, I also don't feel guilty. I'm like, cool, I didn't do it. So here's the thing. No matter what anybody teaches you to do, including myself, if it doesn't fit for you, don't do it. And don't have it be that that's what you have to do to be successful. Because if that's what you believe, then that's another obstacle between you and success, between you and whatever it is you wanted to do. The more that you find what works for you and turn it how you like it, right? So one of the things I heard, this was again from Amanda Francis, was the recommendation of, if it makes you hate your life, stop doing it. Find a different way to do it. And that's totally true. There's so many options out there now. The internet. So one of the things a big one is early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's an old saying. And there's research. People have actually gone out and done scientific research and proof and all this. And that's what I have to say to that. Because here's the deal. With the internet now, you can work at midnight if you want. Nobody cares if you're working at 8 a.m. or midnight. Whatever feels good to you. If you're a night owl and you like to sleep in, do it. I like to do that. You know what I mean? And feel good about it and be like, this is what makes me successful. It might not make Susan successful, but it's what makes me successful. Hi, Tara. So that's the thing. Stop and try any of this stuff on. No matter how rah, amazing, you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to fix everything. If you start doing it and you hate it, change it. Do something else so that your mornings are where you're like, yeah, woo, let's get this crap going. Whatever that is for you. If you love meditating, awesome. If you don't feel guilty about it. Find something else. Just find what works for you, because that is the key. And then you decide that whatever works for you is what makes you successful, is what brings in your money, your relationship, whatever it is. It's what takes you to that next level. The more you decide that, the more you believe it. It's a done deal. I'm living proof. I watched Stranger Things. I watched that 70s show. I don't remember. I so much, right? Because I was avoiding and I was feeling guilty. And then I finally got to, no, this is just where I am. This is just how it feels. And can I tell you, amazing things have happened since then that have started to shift faster and faster and faster. And I've gotten clearer and clearer and clearer. So if you are a business owner and a parent and you are like, I am ready for that next level. I want to create the kind of business that I'm stoked about, the kind of relationship that I'm stoked about, the kind of life that I am head over heels in love with. That is my jam. I do that really well. I can help anybody do that. But of course, we tune into what you want. It doesn't matter what I want, how I do things. I don't teach like that. It's literally helping you to find the things that work for you, because what works for you might not work for me. But here's the best part. If that's something you're like, okay, that's my jam, I want to go to that next level, Sherry, then message me. Let's work together. I have a few spots. I'm really just going to do some one-to-ones to start. And I'm working on some course stuff, which I'm so excited about, you guys. It's going to be awesome stuff. But if that's for you, get with me. Let's work together. And in case nobody has told you yet today, you are lovable as fuck just the way you are. Yes, you. Exactly how you are. No matter if you haven't washed your hair in 5 days, or you just ate at McDonald's, or maybe you yelled at your kid, or you got into a fight with your husband. You are lovable as fuck, just as you are. All right. I'll see you another day.